Always something. Alright, I got a Cyansky P25 version 2 in front of me here. This light kicks out 3600 lumens with this XHP 70.2 emitter, and there's a piece of lint there. It'll start out on high, going into turbo. I'm pretty sure you could start something on fire with this thing. I don't want it into my house because I'll set off my fire alarms. Needless to say, this is a very bright light. I will cover the specs real quick, and then we're going to get back to the flashlight. Right here, you're looking at your output, 3600 lumens. It says runtime of 2 hours, but then if you were to go down to this chart right here, it looks like it runs for a couple minutes and then drops down to 1000 lumens for 2 hours, or right around there. But that's enough to start a serious fire. High is 800 lumens, and we'll go outside. I'll show you that. That's a solid 3 hours, I do believe. Solid 3. And of course you drop down to the other modes, which nobody wants the lower modes anyways, but not really. Lower modes come in more handy than the high ones. But as with other Cyanskys, a very well built flashlight. It's a little bit of a bigger one. It's a 1-inch tube, but it does tail stand quite easily. And the battery, I swear, the battery, the meat and bones of the flashlight, is a BL2150U, 5000 milliamps. You see that 18 watt hours. That's what's giving it the juice. And one thing I've learned on Cyanskys is their machining is phenomenal with these flashlights. You do have your typical features of flashing lights on LED to show you how much it is at the charge. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 flashes. What does that mean? Oh, just the steady green light is 81 to 100%. So I'm down to 51 to 80%. Once you get a red light, you're at 21, which I took it outside and shined it and created what you will find out on these next videos running it. But it comes with a USB-C rapid charger, a lanyard. In Cyansky's case, nothing spectacular. Haven't used it, but sewing looks quite good. I don't think you're going to rip that out. I always wonder why they don't put it a little bit beefier back here. Does it seem to fit good in there? It fits tight. I'm pretty sure you would want to use the case without the supplied belt clip. And you do that. Slides right in. Pretty decent case. I don't think you're going to have it in there and inadvertently turn it on. Now, as far as the modes on the light, kind of basic, you turn it on. That is the low mode. An incredible amount of runtime on that. Then the medium, then the high, and then the fire starter. Now to get the eco mode, you just hold the side switch on and push the back switch. Now we're in eco. Then you can still ramp through. Now, as you suspected, this is an incredibly bright light. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to start a fire with it. Maybe I'll put a separate video up showing that. Let's take this guy outside and show you what it's made of. Very wide beam, but there's a lot of light. Okay, I'm going to take this Cyansky P25 and shine it at a tree that's 62 meters away. This is the lowest mode. Let me tip the camera down some. You can see in front that edge of that road is probably about 45-50 feet away. That is the lowest mode. Go up to another mode and it's already doing that tree at 62 meters. And this is a very wide beam. It's not focused. So the brighter you turn it, it's going to light everything up, as you can see there at 62 meters and then all the way up. It's washing everything out. I ain't got my camera on auto, and I got it on manual. And behind there, there's a tree down there at 94 meters. And that 104 up to 140 meter tree line It's hitting that pretty darn good. And I'm going to wave this flashlight, but if you can see, I mean, it's such a wide swath. I don't know. You can see the wood line up there at 230 meters, just barely. But you can see it. Like I said, it's not a focused beam, but an immense amount of light output. I mean, an incredible amount. Very wide beam. Might walk down the road and shine this back. We'll see. High mode or turbo, whatever you want to call it, seems to stay on for a while. The lowest mode hits bouncing off that tree at 64, 62 meters. Next mode up. Wicked light. Alrighty, the Cyansky P25 on the highest mode versus a Jeep 2015 Cherokee with brights on. That's the highest mode. Look at that. Washing everything right out. Jeep Cherokee, the Cyansky. Jeep Cherokee, Cyansky. If I had to turn my ISO down, maybe it'll give you a better idea. Jeep Cherokee and the Cyansky. And this thing just washes car headlights right out. That gives you a good indication of just how much light output this thing is given and the amount of flood. Pretty awesome. Okay, I'm going to take a walk down the road with this Cyansky P25, my smaller camera. Kind of shine back at the house. And I'm about 70 meters back from the house. You can see the wide swath this flashlight takes on the high mode. Turning it down a little bit. Oh, there's the high mode. I'm sorry. This thing lights everything up. Now we'll shine out towards the field. There's that tree. You're going to take this thing for a walk. You're going to light everything up within about, I would say, 150 feet. You're taking about a easy 120 degree field of view with that beam shot itself. I mean, it is wide. Going back towards my house, look at that. Thing is unreal. Pretty bright light. What's the cat got here? Got a mouse. Zoomy. There you go. P25. Alright, there we are. The Cyansky P25 V2. One thing I didn't look on there is distance. Turbo is 208 meters, and that seems about right. But man, it lights a hillside up. Pretty wicked flashlight. Another one to add to the collection. Check that link out down below for this flashlight and other Cyanskys. You'd be impressed. There you go. Till next time.